Welcome to another edition of Zacks Rank Buy. I am Brian Boland, and I'm the aggressive growth stock strategist here at Zacks. And I got two more stocks for your aggressive growth radar screen. And you know my initials are BB, and some people call that brain damage. Not quite brain damage, but brain damage. And that's what I am. So I'm going to go right to the thing to take a look at two brain stocks. Unbelievable, right? Brian Boland looking at brain stocks. Okay. Outbrain is our first one. You like how I did that? I tricked you there. Outbrain. OB is the ticker. It's a Zacks rank number one. It's strong buy. A for growth. A for value. I normally like to see an F for value, but I always love to see an A for my aggressive growth stocks. All right, this is a pretty small company, $332 million, but we can see it's up 3% today, but yesterday had a big launch of a day. I think it was up 10%, maybe more, maybe 14%. It was a big, big move. All right, so what does this company do, you ask? Well, they have technology to help discover new things, recommendation engine for media and advertising related activities, right? I mean, it is Outbrain. All right, let's take a look at the numbers. We focus on the numbers here, and then we worry about the story later, because the story can change. The numbers never lie. All right, so a meet and then a good beat, expecting a loss. Here, you're reporting a break-even quarter when we're looking for a loss of 6 cents. That's great. And check mark right here, 11 cents versus 2 cents, gigantic beat. Earnings is definitely got the momentum behind it. So what are we looking for coming up? We're seeing 12 cents, and then a loss of 5 cents, but holding still 12 cents for fiscal 2024. And here's your big number why it's moved up, going from 30 to 40 cents in 2025. That is a big move. So from 12 cents to 40 cents on your full year, I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to tell you that's 233%. All right, is there growth? And the answer is yes. All right, so 238 million, we'll call it, for 2024's revenues. That would be growth of 4.6%. Nothing big, but boom, up to double digits here, 10.5%. And we're going to 262 for 2025. All right, take a look at our valuation. We've got 10% growth and a 16.75 times forward earnings. That's a pretty good growth rate for proving growth and the swing to profitability. Price to book at 1.45 is pretty cheap, so that's why we love it. Price to sales 0.37 times. I'd like to see that number get a lot better. The market loves it when you're at price to sales of 1 or better. All right, margins here have flipped from negative to positive, and they're going to be reporting soon. Let's take a look at the chart for Outbrain, and we can see a stock that came public in the middle of the recovery from the pandemic, but then the tech wreck of 22 happened and sent this stock from 20 to 4. It hung out at 4 for almost 2 years and is starting to get its giddy up on. I think Outbrain has a good opportunity to move up into that coveted double-digit level. And it's a single-digit midget, as we would call them sometimes, a stock under 10, as it was in the past. In the portfolio, I didn't play it all that perfectly, but it is an idea here for you. It's a Zacks rank buy today. All right, on to our next one, and I know you're excited. It is Brainsway. Brainsway. So we've got Outbrain and Brainsway. BWAY is the ticker. Zacks rank number one. That's a strong buy. A for growth, D for value, even smaller company, $200 million market cap, and pretty thin float, pretty thin volume there. I see 54,000 shares. So if you're moving into this, if this is like a stock that you want to buy after this, I want you to remember this. It's going to be hard to get. It's probably got a big spread. Be careful on those limit orders. Don't do a market order on this. All right, they report earnings on March 5th, which is 1 full month away. So you got a lot of time to decide. I'm going to cheat just a little bit because this number just jumped out at me. 68 times forward earnings. That's a lot. That is a lot, but it's a $10 stock. It is no longer a single-digit midget. It's a double-digit midget, if you want to call it. Deep transcranial magnetic stimulation technology. Obviously, something to do with the brain. something that if they put that device on me, they would think, hey, this guy's hollow inside that head. All right. They posted a penny when they're supposed to lose money. They posted a penny when they're supposed to lose money. They posted 4 cents when they're supposed to be break even, and then 4 cents when they're supposed to have a penny. All those are good beats. I like to see that. I like to see beats. I like to see success, no matter where it comes from. All right. This quarter has gone from 2 cents to 3 cents. Next quarter, 1 cent to 4 cents. The full year is going from 6 cents to 8 cents. And next year, here's your big move, 9 cents to 16 cents. So earnings are going to double for this stock. And they need to keep doubling with that gigantic PE. All right, so earnings are going to double. It's saying 93.75%. We had 27% sales growth in 2024, $40 million in sales. We're going to get another $6 million, so 14% growth. I'd like to see, in the best case, all worlds being equal, 28% growth, something bigger than last year. That would tell me we're really rolling, but 14% is good. I'm not going to shake a leg at it, but small company, right? So here we go with their valuation. There's that big price to earnings. That's because they're earning just a few pennies. But obviously, as we run that out to 2025, we're going to have a much smaller thing. All right. Price to book is 4 times. Price to sales is 5 times. A value investor is like 3 and below. But we see really good growth right there, 26.5%. Where are our margins? Our margins more than doubled, 1.68, almost 1.7 to 3.9 just about. It's a big move up. The more money you make, more sales you have, and you have operating margins moving higher, you're going to have a dramatic move in earnings. So that needs to happen. We catch up to this big PE. But what's been going on here? All right, this is we're all going to die. The COVID and then recovery and then tech wreck of 22 really hurt. But we've been beating. And boy, if you would have picked this stock up at $1 back in 2023, you'd be looking at having $9 of profit if you got it at $1, right? Because it's $10. But as we can see, the estimates have been guiding this stock higher for the most part. This 26 line needs to get back going up that way. But yeah, I think this is a good one to keep on your radar screen. 2 brainiac stocks from your not so much of a brainiac guy. It's Brainsway, BWAY, and Outbrain, OB. Well, that's it for this week. Be sure to join me next time when I highlight 2 more stocks for your aggressive growth radar screen. But until then, why don't you go to Zacks.com/promo to check out all of our latest promotions.